Okay, so here we are for the SITREP for the Road to Vostok monthly update for August, and this basically just covers over the upcoming build 2 and sort of some things that are coming for that. So I'm just going to read through everything, obviously add my thoughts and things to it. Hi, it's time for another SITREP update, which covers the development progression in August. The format here is the usual, so categorising these topics to each upcoming build that has received some development hours recently. Build 2. Build 2, Nomads, is relatively close to the finish line, and there's only a few topics left from the content that I've planned for this build. The missing elements are mostly tied to polishing the new maps, fine-tuning the AI versus AI combat mechanics, adding some new task-based items, and playtesting the build. So what I like from that sentence is new maps and the AI versus AI combat. I think that's going to definitely change a lot on the game. Obviously the new maps will, but the AI versus AI combat will be, I think that will be great. And I very much look forward to just sort of sitting there watching the AIs fight each other, and then sort of picking off whatever is remaining. Many of you are probably wondering when this build 2 is going to be released, so I'm happy to announce that the release date will be shared on the new game show called FPS Game Show that I'm participating in September 3rd. FPS Game Show is a brand new concept that only focuses on FPS related titles, and there's going to be all kinds of updates, reveals and trailers from multiple different studios. Road to Vostok has a small segment in this show which includes a short intro teaser about the build 2 and its release date announcement. Here's some links to the show if you're interested. There we go. So I'll pop those links down below. Here's a quick screenshot of Road to Vostok intro that I filmed some weeks ago for the show. There were, I think it was on the Discord or on Twitter, there were some other sort of pictures shared. But I very much love the cosplaying here for the NPCs. I also decided to grab a few additional screenshots from that teaser which showcased multiple elements that I discussed in the previous SITREP. Here's, for example, the Nomads and how they will look in-game, since I haven't shared those before if I remember correctly. Now that's cool. That's like groups of people. That's cool because obviously at the moment, a lot of what we're encountering, I've seen it on the subreddit and the Discord, is where people want to have groups of people. It's not just sort of one person patrolling around on their own. So to have groups like this is going to be a great addition to the game, I think. Here's the new shelter called Garage, which I also talked about in the previous SITREP. Yeah, there was some, I think it was this screenshot was shown. I can't think of any other ones that I'd seen that are different to these ones. There sort of had been another external one. I don't think it was this screenshot, but it looks good, and obviously it's the biggest one to date. I mean, look at the size of that. Certainly compared to, you know, bunker and attic, and obviously school, which is suitable, which is cool. Here's some new items which are going to be part of build 2. So we've got a new gun. Now I had seen on the subreddit, this one had been shared. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so apologies for that one. What I do like is this organization for the shelves and everything in the background. I think I might have to, oh look, they've done what I've, so on my stream currently I am organizing my bunker, and I've just done this. I've just put one of these military crates on top of the shelves. Brilliant. Aluminium foil. I'm not calling it aluminum, it's aluminium. And the foil hat's brilliant. That's wonderful. Although with two like that, yeah, get your mind out the gutter. Then I have seen some pictures of said this trader guy, the bus driver, on his own. Then there's the new trader called Driver and his bus that randomly changes places in the game world. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that kind of forces you to explore to find him. So I hope he's going to have gear that will make it worthwhile, that you'll want to go and explore to find him to get that gear. And obviously, I suppose when you have tasks from him, you'll need to explore around to find where to hand those tasks into. When it comes to new maps in Build 2, here's some details about those. First, there's the new map / crossing point called Bridge, which introduces an optional route to Vostok and requires a bit of platforming instead of avoiding those mines that everyone likes. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't use that route around the edge? I approached this bridge topic by making modular pieces where I can change the bridge layout really quickly if needed, or even make it dynamically changing on each map visit in the future. Yes, please. I would very much like that. I think that to dynamically change it each time you go in, I can't see any downside to doing that. You know, if obviously it's sort of platforming and you're jumping from section to section, to change it up, obviously adds just a little bit every time you're there. This example showcases when the modular pieces are connected, and then there will also be additional hazards on top of the bridge, like barbed wire. Ooh, yes, no, yeah, I love that. You know, make it challenging. And it is, whilst it's challenging like Minefield is, I think it's a better style of challenge than Minefield, because, I mean, I suppose you probably could just swim across here. But I very much like the idea of the bridge. Here's a quick example of how the bridge might look at certain configuration in-game. Ooh. Then another new map is a Vostok map called Airfield. This map is mostly ready, and I'm quite happy how it turned out visually. Yes. 100 million. Oh, there we go. 100 million% yes. Oh. Now, quite comically, when I first started playing Vostok, because I'm a moron and I'm stupid, when I heard terminal, I was thinking it meant terminal as in an airplane terminal. And I thought it was going to be sort of a military base terminal. So I'm very much couple of Mi-24 Hinds there as well. I don't know what plane that is. If it is a real plane, of course. Some SAM sites, it looks like, dotted about. Is that an SU 35? Don't know, I can't really see that, but that looks brilliant. I'm very much looking forward to Airfield. This is the new boss. In the last SITREP, I also shared some clues about the special boss called Bogeyman. I originally planned to keep him secret until the FPS show premieres, but I couldn't help myself, so here's a first look at the Bogeyman. Oh, very much. That's really weird. That looks like a modern Mozan. I wonder if he's going to have a scope on there, or whether he's not, and it's sort of going to be a character based on, I can't remember his full name, the old sniper from World War II. I'm sure he was Finnish. Vasily. I can't remember his last name. White Death, I think his nickname was. Build 4. Okay. So build 4, Gunslinger. Oh, did I miss build 3? No. Okay. Don't think I did. No, build 2. No, okay, that's fine. So build 4, Gunslinger, which is all about the weapon overhauls and doing 50 custom-made weapons. Wow, from scratch, which is also progressing nicely. Pretty much each week there's new weapons rolling in, and here's some of the ones that I haven't shared yet. That's a really weird handle on the front there. Clearly, obviously, it folds up, but is that the gun? Yes, so it is that gun. Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. M2830 plus mod. So yeah, that's the gun that he's got. K23 in mod. Ooh, that's a savage shotgun. Final topics. To end this SITREP, here's a few things worth mentioning. Road to Vostok will participate in Steam Autumn Sale, and there will be a 25% discount. Oh, fantastic. This discount will nicely blend together with Build 2 release window. Fantastic idea, yeah. I will take 1 week short break starting today, so I'm ready for the final development push in September, which is going to be a tight month in multiple ways. Yeah, it's understandable, definitely. And I like the fact that that is like communicated like that. It's a week. Who would know if he's there or not? You know, working on it. So I very much. I'm someone that thinks communication is key. So the fact that that's communicated, I love that. Pretty much all the Road to Vostok merch store product designs are now completed. Definitely going to be getting something from there. Hopefully, obviously, depending on what it is. Merch store details and additional info comes once Build 2 is released and stable. That's fair enough. Don't get ahead of yourself. Here's some example of designs that will be part of the RTV Velcro patches in that merch store. These pictures I have as my RTV intro screen. I've only just noticed that's rockets firing there, because I think... Is it? Oh, I don't know. Unless it's UFOs. Could be. But I love this artwork. It's fantastic. Have a great upcoming weekend, and hopefully this SITREP provided some nice insights for the development of Road to Vostok from this August. Definitely. I can't give this an up rating on here because I'm not signed in on this page. For my Steam, but I have done on the actual Steam page, thumbs up. Yeah, so awesome. That's really good news. Love the pictures. I'm most excited, I have to say, I think, for Airfield. I think that's going to be fantastic. There's another couple of hinds in the background there. It looks like. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I think Build 2 is going to be a huge step forwards for the game. You know, adding the new maps, adding. He hasn't mentioned about when Boogeyman's coming, and because obviously we did have Build 2 here and then it's Build 4 here, I wonder potentially at what point, if any of this is Build 3 rather than Build 2. But we'll see. We'll see on the FPS show. I'll certainly be watching it. And I will give my thoughts on that as well. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and peace out.